No worries. You understand you're very busy. Trust me, I've seen the show. I get it.
Oh, well, thank you.
So we wanted to first, ask, how did you find yourself in one of the nation's top real estate communities?
How do I find myself in can you repeat the question?
In one of the top nation's real estate communities.
Well, I feel incredibly honored to be in the position that I am, not because of where I am as far as real estate is concerned, but where I am as far as influence to a much bigger industry than real estate itself. I think that to me has been a much bigger accomplishment than being one of the top cities real estate broker.
Awesome. How did you transition from film school to, in the real estate business?
I'm sorry, can you ask that again?
How did you transition from film school? Because I read up on you, and you said the film school and the director and producer and whatnot. How did you transition from that industry into the whole real estate industry?
Well, I did a film in 2006, coming off from a one-year program at New York Film Academy. That was very successful. Went to a bunch of festivals. It was a short film. And then in 2007, I went back to La Paz, Bolivia, in South America, to do another film, which I funded by asking owners of restaurants to invest in the future of someone that was going to be successful in the industry. At least that's the way I pitched myself at the time. And after I was done doing the film, and we put a lot of production into it, the film was a disaster, at least in my eyes. Nobody has ever seen it except myself, and I got very frustrated. And at the time, I was sleeping in a French couch on 63rd Street, and I couldn't be comfortable there because I felt that I was being a pest to my friend who was paying for his own apartment. So I decided I wanted to find my own apartment. I went on Craigslist and found an apartment that said that it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. That really wasn't a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It was a 350 square foot studio that the broker told me to put a T-wall and divide it into 2 bedrooms. But I liked it so much, I ended up taking it. And the way the whole transaction turned out to be was an exciting thing for the person that had the ad to tell me that I should be doing real estate. And I started doing real estate because I was so frustrated with my film being so bad that I would probably take anything at that point. And I took that career.
Wow, that's
and
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot
that
of
is amazing.
Of
Great for you.
There's a lot to it. Yeah, but I don't think we have enough time for me to tell you the entire story.
No. We were just curious about it, because we focus more on the entertainment business in the Latino communities across different markets, in the United States. And so we're like, wow, this, you were in film school and you did all that. So we wanted to know, how did you, then make your name, on $1 Million Listing, New York, and just make yourself known within the real estate community. So that's amazing.
I think that one of the things that separated me was my eagerness to become better at myself rather than better at real estate, and I think that translated into better results as a real estate agent, which eventually led to where I am.
Awesome. So what have you learned about yourself now? You said you wanted to better yourself, with the real estate and whatnot. What did you learn about yourself now being on $1 Million Listing New York, at being on the actual show?
That anybody in this world has the ability to do something great. They just don't know it. But I think that the more you get to know yourself, the more you can not be blindsided by what society expects you to be or do. I think the more that you get to know yourself, what I've learned is that you ultimately you ultimately understand what it is that you want to do. You just have to really pay attention. And sometimes when we are very successful at things, that success defines us, and we are more afraid of maybe understanding that might not be the right thing. And I've learned a lot of those things, and that has helped me a lot with with who I am today.
Awesome, amazing. How do your parents feel about you being a part of $1 Million Listing New York?
Well, if you know Hispanic parents, you know that they are the most proud parents there is on the face of the planet.
Yes.
So they're number one fans.
Awesome. That's amazing. One more question because I know you have to run. What has been the most rewarding part about being a real estate agent and then also being a part of $1 Million Listing New York?
I think it's the influence and the inspiration that you are to many, to younger people, to even older people who have been in the business more than you have. But I think that being able to inspire people in the industry and outside of the industry, to me, has been the biggest blessing that I have earned in the course of my life. So I want to give a shout out to LatinoScoop.com. This is Luis D Ortiz from $1 Million Listing. Either you watch or you watch.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.